Welcome back to Sawtooth Revival. Today is the day. The skid steer was dropped off yesterday, so I'm ready to get started. First thing I do is open up these double doors to try to squeeze that thing through. So, of course, I got my sidekick here. We're ready to get to work. All right, it's going really well so far. Got a lot of it tore up already. The flooring over there was pretty much mud, so it came up pretty easily. We got a pretty good area. My dad worked on that area over there, cleaning that up. This floor here is actually in pretty good shape, and it does take a little more time to tear up, but with that thing, it's not bad. It'll probably be really hard to hear, but my dad came back here, tried to get down all the way through the subflooring, couldn't get through it, so we're gonna have to clean up all the top piece parts off, the hardwoods off first, push it all that way, and then just tear the subflooring up from there over. I was over here, I don't know, to about 7:30, 8 o'clock last night and got a lot done. This pile is getting huge. It's gonna take, I can't even imagine how long it's gonna take to get all this stuff out of here. I'd like to be able to use this to get it out, but I don't think that's gonna happen. It's just too tight to get through that door, especially with a bucket full of stuff. So unfortunately, I might just have to go out that door just by hand. So we'll see. But yeah, I got a lot done. My dad was out here helping. My older brother Christopher was out here playing around on the skid steer a little bit. I mean, all the floors tore up from the front. There's some still back through here underneath these little piles. We're going to be careful over here because didn't realize I hit this concrete ledge right here and cracked it there. And then I don't know who hit that, but one of us hit it coming this way and completely took that top cap off and pushed it over top that ramp. So we're gonna be really careful with that, but I can fix all that. Depending on what I'm gonna do with it too, I don't know. So we'll get it fixed, but I mean, it looks so much different. It's so weird to be in here and see a piece of equipment that size driving around on a section of a building where there's a basement underneath, especially a building that's gonna eventually be a house. I mean, you can't, I mean, this thing's built, it's solid. So I don't think I have to worry about what we do with the house portion. It's not going anywhere. Three days later, with a mountain of lumber, I've gotten all of the flooring pulled up from these arches over to the ramp. I mean, my dad was over here helping, so I'd jump on the skid steer and work for a little bit. Then I'd get off, we'd park it over there because I don't want to park it over top the basement and let it sit for, you know, too long. Park it over there, then he'd hop on and he'd do some. So between the two of us working over the past 3 days, we were able to knock it all out. So this mountain of lumber is, I don't know, it's stressing me out a little bit because it's a lot of weight over top that basement, but it held up that skid steer moving around, so it should be okay. But I'm very antsy to get this out of here. So I do have the skid steer for I think 3 more full days. So in the next video, I'm actually gonna start here in a minute. I'm gonna start tearing all this stuff up and getting all this stuff out. So I'm not real sure. This is all bonus for me. Didn't expect to get this far this early on with that piece of equipment. So we'll see what we get done in the next 3 days. So be sure to subscribe to see that because that'll be the next video. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.